WAC Fast Break Extra. I'm your host, Kendra Sheehan, and today we have a very special guest joining from the road. It's the grad forward, Koi Love from UT Arlington Women's Basketball. And Koi, thank you so much for joining. I know you guys are on the road to see your next opponent at UTSA tomorrow. So what's been the bus ride so far? How many hours you got to go?
Honestly, the bus ride so far is just everybody taking a nap. I personally just woke up from mine, so.
What usually goes on these bus rides? You play games, just kind of this, nap, eat, whatever you usually want to do.
Our team is full of surprises. One day you might get a nap, one day you might get a movie, some days we freestyle. It depends. It depends.
Well, that's awesome. Bus rides, of course, always fun team bonding experience. And when you look at you on this team, new this year as the grad transfer. And so how is this team connecting so far with 10 games in?
Yeah, I think I'm coming a long way. Honestly, we started in the summer super strong, waking up every day, getting in a lot of challenging work with our strength trainer, Allison Randall. And since then, I can say that we've just been connecting game after game better and better.
And of course, you guys are on a 2-game win streak. You pick up a massive win against Houston, a Big 12 foe. How was this team able to get it done, of course, inside the College Park Center, too?
Yeah, we love playing at home. Honestly, we love our arena, we love our fans, and it's just something about our atmosphere where we can get that comfort, and everybody in the gym's got our back. So honestly, the win streak at home is where to go.
And new to the team this year, but some familiarity with head coach Sharika Wright as she had recruited you to Vanderbilt back in 2019. Was it almost a no-brainer when you were going to transfer for your grad year to play under a familiar head coach?
Absolutely. I was so glad when she called me. I was literally on the gym, like on a random Tuesday, and she called me and I was like, Coach E, what's going on? And she's like, what are you doing? And I'm like, what are you doing? So, I mean, honestly, I'm just so blessed that she even kept me in mind and I'm grateful to be here.
When you look at your career and the impact that she had as you played for her early on in your career, how important of a person has she been in your basketball life as well as your personal life?
Yeah, I would just definitely say Rika's somebody who understands the game of basketball, but she understands me as a woman, as a player. She's been there to give me advice in all type of different situations since freshman year. So we kept in contact even when I was at my other schools. So yeah, Rika's definitely very close.
Was it funny getting to interact again, several years later? Obviously, you're more developed of a player. You're a more developed person being away from home for more years than you were when you first started at Vanderbilt. Was it kind of like, oh, hey, this is who I am now kind of deal with you and her?
No, literally, we had to like readjust to each other. Like, I remember her being pregnant with Wendy, and her hormones were kind of all over the place. And now she's like this calm, super nice mom. And I'm not a freshman anymore, which is crazy to say. So, yeah, we definitely readjusted to each other, but the love is still the same, if not more.
And on this team, at least from watching games, it seems like you and Avery Brittingham have such a good connection. How were you able to develop that chemistry on the floor so quickly?
Honestly, I just think it has to do with so much experience in the game. We both think the game, we both see the game. I think we have a lot of tendencies when it comes that are similar when it comes to wanting to pass and wanting to get our teammates involved. I think we're both really high energy players. And honestly, at the end of the day, we just love to go out there and have fun.
And looking at your background, I mean, you have extensive basketball experience at really high quality programs. Starting at Vanderbilt, you went to Arizona, USC. How have you utilized that experience to be a leader on this team, even though it is your first year, but you are that grad transfer?
Yeah, I would just say taking something from every school, something from every program. You run across so many different type of players and coaches, and just trying to see where I can apply those lessons that I've learned to each person on this team.
What makes UTA special compared to maybe some of your other stops that you've made in your career?
Oh my gosh, have you been in CPC? It's special. Like watching the Dallas Wings play there this summer, inning turning for them, and then turning around and seeing a volleyball team win a WAC championship. and then we're getting to play on it. It's really special atmosphere. I love it in there.
What do you want to accomplish this year as your last year of eligibility and playing your final year of college basketball?
I mean, it's ring season, baby. I don't know. What else is there to accomplish?
What do you think the ceiling is for this team? Knowing your start, you've had some big wins, you're preparing in this non-con slate, and then conference play, it's really right around the corner.
Yeah, I think this break is going to be really big for us. I think this last game on the road at UTA is really going to solidify, what type of team we need to continue to grow to be and what other areas we need to achieve before going into the new year. And I think that in conference play, we're all going to turn it up a different notch because we've all been having conversations about how much we want to run this ring since the summertime. So I'm excited. Honestly, I wouldn't want to see us in conference. That's all I'm going to say.
What has been the focus of this non-conference slate for you guys? As I'm sure it shifts game by game, but maybe down this final stretch.
I think, honestly, just getting everybody on the same page and learning everyone's play style from start to finish. Offensively and defensively, we got a lot of different players with a lot of different talents. And I think just finding a way to mesh that all together has been a really good key to our success.
And coming into a new program, sometimes it's tough to gel with new teammates. How have you been able to just jump in and vibe with this team and bring that energy?
Yeah, I think everyone here is just, including me, is just a sweetheart, and we love the game of basketball. I think Arlington is a great place for us to just get together outside of the court, be around your teammates, joke, talk about things that have nothing to do with basketball, and yeah, just going from there.
Awesome. Well, we do appreciate you taking some time. I know you're on the road and you're going to head to UTSA. You'll take on them tomorrow. It's a 4 p.m. Central Time tip-off. You can catch that game on ESPN+.
Yes, thank you for having me.